My name is Joan Galat. I write a lot of children's nonfiction, and I often visit schools and libraries to talk about books, science, and writing. Students often ask me, where do you get your ideas? Well, first, I'll tell you where I don't get my ideas. I don't get them when I'm sitting here at my keyboard staring at the computer screen. I don't get them when someone points at me and says, "Write a book now." Okay, that's never happened, but if someone did say that, it wouldn't work. Also, I don't feel inspired when someone says to me, "I've got an idea for you. I dreamt about flying snails last night and I think it'd make a great book. I won't even charge you for the idea." Yes, this happens. So here's the thing. I can only write a book if I'm excited about a topic. It just wouldn't be fun for me to spend months on a book that wasn't even my idea. So if you have an idea, my advice is write it yourself. Let me tell you where I do get my ideas. Sometimes I'm reading, yes, even a dinner menu. Reading is reading, and it might trigger an idea. I might think, this is interesting, but what if I did it this way? What if I put science and stories together? What if I add activities for you to play around with? What if I find a way to surprise you? I look for new ways to present the facts I love. A lot of ideas come to me when I'm outside. I might be observing something in the sky and poof. Next thing you know, I'm writing a book about stars or the aurora or outer space. I've always loved to look up in the dark night sky, and the more I learned about astronomy, the more I learned about light pollution. One of the things I discovered is that light at night is a problem for wildlife, which needs dark nights to thrive and survive. Learning about animals, seeing wildlife, spending time in nature all led to writing this title, Dark Matters. Sometimes when I'm walking through a forest or down a trail, I notice interesting flowers or collections of mushrooms or an especially glorious tree. I might see animal signs like tracks or places like this where deer laid in the snow, sheltered by a tree. All that might lead me to think about how much animals depend on habitat. And next thing you know, I'm writing a book about how animals and people need trees. Of course, with all that time outside, I'm going to notice every type of weather, from rainbows to the hailstones you see here. And that gets me wondering why different types of weather occur. I have to know. I also wonder how ancient cultures explain different kinds of weather. I look it up. I spend time at the library and I collect stories and I check different sources. And another book appears in the Dot to Dot in the Sky series. This time, Stories in the Clouds. Sometimes I get ideas from strange things I see or do, and other people do inspire my writing, just not with their dreams of flying snails, but just by being themselves. Good luck with your writing, and remember, ideas lurk right outside your door.